Hi there, this is JT Turner of the Woodrow Instrument Company, and in this video we're going to talk about tuning the Rambler. The Rambler is one of the many models we make. The Rambler is also the shortest model, so it's going to be tuned a little bit differently than our other models. Most of our Woodrows are tuned D-A-D or D-A-D-D, the double string being tuned to the same note. On the Rambler, it's a shorter instrument, so we're going to tune it higher. We usually tune it to the key of A, sometimes we'll tune it to the key of G. But when it's tuned to the key of A, it's going to be tuned A, E, A, and it just has the three single strings. Now, sometimes we'll make another model called a Pisgah, or we'll call it the four-string Rambler, and it looks like this here. So if you have this model as well, you're going to tune it with the same tuning. The difference is it does have the double strings, so you're going to tune it A, E, A, A. Both those two A's next to each other, the two strings that are actually right next to each other, they're going to be tuned at the same pitch, A, E, A. So we're going to tune up the little Rambler here, and I've got a snark tuner that we're going to use to tune it. Of course, you could download a tuner on your phone, and the nice thing about the ones, or a lot of the ones you can download through your mobile phone, is that it'll tell you the exact frequency, and I'll put those frequencies below. Purpose for that will be if you're new to tuning, you don't want to tune to like an A that's too high up because you don't want to pop a string. You don't want to tune to an A that's too high. So I'm going to play through the Rambler notes after I get it in tune so you can hear how it should sound once you get it in tune. But I'll also put the frequencies at the bottom of each of those individual notes so that if you get your phone out and that's in front of you, you won't tune it too tight or too loose. I'm going to start that bass string, the thick string closest to my face, and just pick it by itself, get that to A. Now we're going to go and move to the next one. That's going to be an E. The very last one is going to be a high A. I'm going to go through and just double check those. Alright, I'm going to play through each string so you can hear how it should sound. It's your low A, an E, which will be the middle string, and that high A, the thinnest string. I'm also going to do a close-up of tuning so you can see what that looks like. So I want that display to read right in the middle. Now, a mistake I see a lot of people make when they're first learning how to tune an instrument is they don't realize that the notes also have sharps to them. So if it said A sharp and it has that little hash behind it, then that's going to be the wrong A. It's going to be too high. You don't want A sharp, you want A natural, so we're just going to take that down, make sure it's on A natural. Now, another way I could tune the Rambler or the Pisgah is I could tune it down a step. We could tune it down to G. When we tune it down to G, we're just going to take each note and drop it down. So instead of A, E, A, it's going to be G, D, G. Now, I like tuning it to G for two reasons. For one, the strings are a little bit looser. It's easier to press the strings down if you're new to playing, or if you're tuning it for a younger child and they have smaller hands. And also, G is a pretty popular or common tuning in bluegrass music, so it's a fairly familiar key for a lot of musicians. So I'm just going to tune this down to G as well. So it'll be G, D, G. And double check the strings. Sometimes you want to go lower than just get right up to the note. All right, there we go. Now we're in the key of G. And again, this will be a good key if this instrument's for a younger musician, or if you're playing bluegrass. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video and hope it was helpful for you.